a fairly quick and efficient ceremony today. What I do is I have a few remarks here I'd like to make, and then I'll just start with the profiles of the people or organizations that are being recognized. You come up here, we'll get a certificate. We do have some photographers, so we're going to have to do the grip and grin thing. When you come up here and you get the certificate, then we'll pause for a moment, turn toward the cameras, and then we'll go to the next one. So that's kind of what we got going on here. We have the cookies and refreshments afterwards for more of a reception atmosphere. So formally, I'd like to welcome you to our second annual Gift to Iowa's Future Landowner Recognition Day. Today we're here to recognize, celebrate, and honor those generous individuals and organizations who have donated permanent conservation protection to some of the most environmentally significant land in Iowa. It is an absolute privilege to have the opportunity to recognize these landowners and bring attention to the tangible and enduring contributions that they have made to Iowa's citizens and natural resources for generations to come. Over the past year, more than 37 landowners have committed to conservation-related protection of over 5,700 acres of land with an estimated value of over $5 million. Excuse me. The donations that are being honored today are helping to protect the Des Moines and Maquoketa rivers. They are protecting more of our very few and precious remnants of native prairie and oak savanna. They're even protecting our heritage, setting aside land that includes American Indian mounds and identified village sites. Organizations and agencies involved in this year's land gifts include the Nature Conservancy in Iowa, White Rock Conservancy, and the Iowa DNR, and a number of state and county conservation boards. Today we are joined by a number of these kind landowners. It is with utmost appreciation that we will honor your very generous contribution to conservation, community, and the state of Iowa. And I have a few private remarks too. You know, when I think about Iowa and what we try to do within the Department of Natural Resources, we are a private land state, and justifiably so. We have some of the most productive soil on the planet. We have great climatic conditions. We have abundant water. We have the people that know how to work the land. We are a private state, and rightfully so. In the world of natural resources, what that means, though, is that our set-asides, our little gems that we protect here and there are more important than ever, probably in almost any other state. We don't have the vast areas of national parks or monuments that they do in a lot of other states. We have places of quiet beauty. We have little corners here and there that we've chosen to protect. And when it comes to protecting our hunting heritage, protecting our fisheries base, protecting our water quality, protecting the plants and ecosystem communities that we're talking about, it's efforts like these that make it happen. This year, I was just talking earlier, it's been a very challenging year in our legislature for natural resources. Of course, when budgets get tight, everybody gets a little cranky, and sometimes, people will look toward natural resources and saying, well, conservation when it's convenient, but we just can't do it now. Well, I think what we're doing here is a testament to, no, conservation is a little more than when it's convenient. This is an important part of our natural and cultural heritage, and we have a lot of private individuals and organizations that think about this a lot and are willing to come forward with their own, put up their own to contribute to the whole. And I think it's a very positive statement, and I know up in the House and Senate right now that they know we're down here. Even though we don't have a lot of representation, that's okay because they're really busy, they got things to do. They are very aware of what you folks have contributed and what's going on down here today. So with that, I think I'll go right into the list here. And when I read your name, if you could come up here, then I'm going to read some of the specifics. We'll take the pictures, and then we'll move on to the next one. If I could have Joseph C. and Janice C. Ruetter from Boone County come on up. We have Joe here today. Yes.
Just one of us. Let's pronounce Ruetter, like the news agent.
Reuters. Got it, Ruetter. This easement, it's a 75-acre easement, by the way. This easement protects bluff land overlooking the Des Moines River Valley, as well as ensuring consistent management of timber and open land that includes American Indian mounds and identified village site. The easement prohibits subdivision of the property, and building can occur only within one specified building envelope. Thank you, Joe. Dr. J.H. Gardner of Buffalo. This is also an 80-acre land donation in Boone County. Sure. Make a note of that so I don't forget. We'll go on to Leonard and Sabina Sporrer. Did I pronounce that right? Okay. Estate. This is in Carroll County. The land description, Leonard Sporrer was a longtime Carroll County supervisor who was interested in protecting our natural resources. Upon his death, this land was donated by his family as a tribute to his service to Carroll County. Very nice. Iowa Natural Heritage Foundation. Always great to recognize them. And this is statewide, all over the place, 450 acres in what we call bargain sales. The Iowa DNR would like to acknowledge and thank the Iowa Natural Heritage Foundation for their outstanding efforts in land conservation and their important partnership with the Iowa DNR. In 2009, the Iowa Natural Heritage Foundation partnered with the DNR in 7 land acquisitions projects totaling over 450 acres protected. Thank you. Next we have Paulette and Ed Reveiz. Did I pronounce that right? Pretty close, of Des Moines. And this is actually a bargain sale from Hamilton County of 200 acres. Paulette and Ed Reveiz made a generous bargain sale of 200 acres in Hamilton County that includes diverse oak woodland and remnant prairie along a quarter-mile of the Boone River, a designated state-protected water area, and a great paddle, by the way. By helping permanently protect their land, the Reveizes have made a lasting contribution to protect healthy woodland habitat and water quality in the state. Thank you very much.
Thank you.